going on, guys? Today we got a preseason week 2 stock update for these players going up or going down. Let's get into it. All right, starting us off. I mean, we originally had Ashton Jeanty stock down, but it's 11 o'clock at night. It's Sunday night, and it's only an ankle sprain, so that's great news for Jeanty. I mean, his stock, honestly, it stays the same now for us. I mean, Mike Washington back down to wherever he was going in drafts late. So, I mean, Jeanty now, he's still a first-round pick for me. He's my 9th overall player. He's going to stay there unless there's news that he's going to miss multiple weeks of the regular season. But, I mean, even if he misses week 1, I still think he's a late first-round pick, 1-2 turn pick there. And, I mean, this is great news for Jeanty now.
Yep, we're my 9th overall player as well. But I don't know how long he'll be out. Potentially can miss week 1, I would think, in a way. But always keep a lookout for Mike Washington in your draft if you're drafting anytime soon. Maybe he's a guy you try to pick up you try to reach on around earlier. This might be a handcuff that can play the first 2 weeks of your season. Or if you're a Jeanty owner right now, head to the waiver wire and pick up Mike Washington if he's not picked up already.
Yeah, we literally just found out this news 5 minutes ago. It's 11:01 on Sunday night, August 23rd, and this is great for the fantasy world. The injury gods have done us well.
Yeah, everyone thought he was done for the year. They were saying their Raiders players were down on their knees praying for him, and everyone thought, like, big sigh, thought he was done.
Crazy.
Yeah,
thank God.
Great stuff.
They told us it was a knee injury, not even an ankle. The ankle wasn't even a thought. It was only a knee.
It's great.
What do we think? ACL.
I had a draft tonight, actually, and he fell all the way to the end of the second round. I took Saquon over him. Kind of mad about it, but thank God he's healthy.
It's not even a bad pick, though.
It's not bad, but thank God he's healthy.
All right, next player up is Cam Skattebo.
And the thing about Cam Skattebo, in my opinion, taking his stock down, is the Giants didn't bring in Najee Harris for depth. They brought in Najee Harris to play a role in this offense, and Najee Harris doesn't play a role that Tyrone Tracy has in a way. And I think Tyrone Tracy will have his role, but Najee Harris, in a way, will find a way to take a little bit of work away from Cam Skattebo. And in my rankings, I have Cam Skattebo all the way down as my 58th overall player and my RB25. I might be a little lower than a lot of people are on him, but after hearing Najee Harris, that's the reason why I dropped him a little far down than most people do in their rankings.
Yeah, I moved Travis Etienne above him. I mean, there was literally reports saying that Najee Harris was brought in on the promise that he is going to be a big part of this offense. Or not a big part, but play a part in this offense. So it's definitely not good news for Skattebo. I mean, it definitely doesn't help him at all in any way. I do think it's definitely more for Tyrone Tracy after he missed that block. They bring in competition for him. But, I mean, Najee Harris, he's a big back. He's a good comparison to Skattebo. They can play that same role, and if anything happens to Skattebo, I think Najee is definitely a clear guy that's going to come in and take some carries from him.
Yeah, let's say he gets 5 to 10 carries a game. That workload is cutting, and that means, let's say if Skattebo was going to get 15 carries, that cuts him down to around 10, 11 carries, which that's a good, like, 20, 30 yards he's missing out on, which is fantasy points for your team. So any competition is bad competition when it comes to fantasy.
I mean, if you're looking at the stats from Najee, not counting last year after that Achilles tear, but Najee also last year dealt with that eye issue. He dealt with the torn Achilles. So Najee Harris, with his 4 years in Pittsburgh, he was a very solid running back. He wasn't the greatest. He wasn't that efficient as we saw on yards per touch basis, but he was a guy that got the ball a lot. He's a guy that they trusted a lot. And I think Najee's a guy that the Giants will trust in a way, and he'll take some volume away from Skattebo.
Greg Groban is one of the coaches here, so that is probably the person that brought in Najee Harris. So I think he really is going to have a role in this offense, which it really does suck for Skattebo here.
Yep.
All right, our next player is David Montgomery and Woody Marks.
So we saw a tweet today which it stated that David Montgomery and Woody Marks are getting closer to that 50-50 split. And we saw a good Woody Marks played in week 2 of the preseason. He had a really great run with the starting team with C.J. Stroud behind behind center. So it's making me a little more scared on D-Mont. We really thought D-Mont would be that workhorse guy, getting 75% of the snaps, being the clear number 1 for the Texans. But he's getting a little old, and we see Woody Marks played very well. And yeah, this could be a little risky for D-Mont in 4th rounds of fantasy drafts.
Yeah, the clear problem here with D-Mont is that if D-Mont is not getting the bulk of the workload, I mean, it really does hurt his value. I mean, he's coming in, you're thinking he's going to be a workhorse in this offense, and if he's not, that really hurts his stock. I mean, with Woody, if Woody's going to be more than just a third down pass catching back, I mean, his stock is definitely going up here, and it's a nice dart throw at the late round of your drafts.
I mean, Woody looked pretty darn explosive, and he also caught the ball well in that 2 drives of preseason he played, or 1 drive, whatever it was. But he was that entire offense. It looked like it was the Woody show in a way. But I expect when the season goes on, David Montgomery still does get the goal line role. But I think Woody Marks is going to take a lot of third down work and maybe occasionally some early down work, a lot more than people are expecting.
All right, our next player up is Tetairoa McMillan. And this is on this video last week. He was here too. I mean, another great week. He's in the slot. I mean, he's had a couple catches this week. I mean, it's just great news for him. If he's going to be playing in the slot, it really does help him in fantasy. I mean, he's going to be playing closer to the quarterback. It's going to help Bryce Young get him the ball, which Bryce Young struggled to do. He struggled with accuracy last year, and he only had 200. He only had 4 games at over 200 passing yards. So I definitely think Tetairoa McMillan not just being an X receiver anymore helps his stock a lot, like truly a lot.
Especially like you said, especially put him in the slot. Make him an easier option for Bryce Young to get the ball to. Our only problem with Tet is trusting Bryce Young. Who knows? Maybe bringing Tet into the slot can get the best out of Bryce Young. So hopefully that happens, and that's why we got to stock up.
All right, our next player is Mike Evans.
And the thing about Mike Evans is I've been high on Mike Evans all offseason, but consistently every single week we hear something about Mike Evans' quad. And in a way, it's kind of been a red flag to me. This is the 3rd time we've seen it. Today we saw it. It's been lingering for the past 2 weeks. He's in and out of the lineup. They're out of practice. And he's constantly they're saying it's all precautionary, but we find a way to hear the same thing every time. And Stribling keeps balling out in the preseason. They brought in Debo. And it's something to pay attention to, and therefore I'm moving Mike Evans a little bit down my rankings.
Yeah, at this point, I'd be genuinely shocked if Mike Evans played all 17 games. I literally think it's impossible. I mean, it's been like 4 times where you've heard something with this quad, or he had an ankle wrapped up one day too. I mean, it just really is. It's a bad situation, especially if you're taking him like ahead of ADP, like you're in that 4th, 5th round area. Not the 4th, more like that 5th round area. If you're taking him there, I mean, you definitely have to bank in that he's gonna miss some games. But I do still think when he plays games, he's gonna be probably a great flex of that spot. All right, our last people are this whole Titans offense.
Yeah, and the Sunday night game, we just watched this Titans-Seahawks game. This whole team, actually, it was an embarrassment to watch. Even the defense, too. I'm not going to talk about that, but that defense was terrible. And, Cam Ward looked horrible. Pollard had a solid first drive, but Spears was there, too. Spears was taking a lot of snaps in those 2nd and 3rd drives. We see another game with Tate having multiple targets on no catches. I think he has now 5 targets, 0 receptions in preseason. So not good for all these guys. And I'm just shooting all these guys down. Tony Pollard is now my RB29. Tate is below my wide receiver 30. So yeah, this whole offense is just abysmal.
Yeah, we were originally both high on Tate and Pollard. I mean, Tate was my receiver 24 at one point, and Pollard's like my RB 26. So I mean, yeah, with the way they've looked in this preseason, they both went down like a lot. Like I don't like any of them where they are. I mean, I think I wouldn't be comfortable taking Carnell Tate like the 6th or 7th round. I don't think it's any ceiling or a high risk there.
And the only positive I would take away from this Titans offense is Wan'Dale Robinson. I mean, we haven't seen Tate on the same page with Cam Ward yet, but take what you want out of the preseason. But Wan'Dale Robinson had 2 catches, and he looked like the #1 read on 2 different plays that Cam Ward had. I want to see the stats and advanced stats after the game, but to me, Wan'Dale Robinson looked like a guy that might lead this team in targets. Thanks for watching, guys. These are players that are going up and down our rankings after the week 2 of preseason. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hit up Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and hope to give you more fantasy content as the season is right around the corner. Have a good one, guys.